Good afternoon, good evening, Fabulites. This is Angela with another edition of Notes on the Newsfeed. And that is where I read headlines to you, and you can find the actual articles on my Twitter feed, Be Fabulous You. I'll try to drop a link into the description box, but it's BEFABULOUSYOU, one word, traditional spelling. I just give you my feedback on it. Now, some of these articles, I have all read the entire article. Some of them I've skimmed the article. Some of them I've read the paragraph that follows the headline. And then some of them I've just read the headline. But let's go, because the news keep coming. It's been a long time in news world since I came to you with this news. All right. Famous tech investor accused of sexual harassment. I probably deserved to be called a creep. What I thought was interesting about this article is that he said that he took it, something to the effect of he took advantage of his position of power, and that, it sounds like he hurt a lot of people. And it kind of seems like he knew he was hurting people, women, but he was in a position of power, and so he just did what people in positions of power do, some people. So I don't know if he's really regretful or not. I don't know if he's learned a lesson or not. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. Maybe he's a better person, maybe he isn't. But it's not, interestingly enough, it's not often that, you hear public people take responsibility for themselves. Or maybe you do. Maybe it's just, it seems like it's been so long. Been so long. I'm missing you, baby. Y'all don't know nothing about that Anita Baker joint, do you? I won't be neglected. I won't be denied. July 2nd, 1692. Black slave named Candy acquitted following trial in Salem. I think that was Tabitula who was involved with the witch trials in Salem, Massachusetts, maybe, I don't know. But, it's kind of funny how, as women, as black people, we just be at the bottom of the totem pole, but at the top of the totem pole in terms of who gets scapegoated and accused of stuff. But I guess at the top of the pole in terms of blessings too. So it all works out right in God's world. July 2nd, 1772, Vermont becomes the first American territory to abolish slavery. Vermont. Doesn't Ben and Jerry's come from Vermont? See how that works? You see where I'm going here, right? July 2nd, 1839, John Cinqué takes over the slave ship La Amistad. Yes, ancestor Joseph Cinqué. I finally saw Amistad this year, like within the last few months. I had never seen it before, but it was a good movie. Give us free. That's my favorite. I like to say give us free. But he said both of them I saw when I watched the movie. Engaged. Confetti decor tells you everything you need to know about having a Haiti destination wedding. I've never been to Haiti. And I thought this was interesting because I'm like, wow, I wonder how many people have a destination wedding in Haiti. I went to a destination wedding in Dominican Republic. And when I was there, I had enough time we got there well before, I think a couple weeks before the wedding. But then we went, I really wanted to be able to go over to Haiti, but I didn't do it because I was reading about, like the State Department was like, don't go. And I was like, I don't know if I should go or not go. And, whatever. I didn't end up going. I don't know if I should have gone or not gone, but I just be trusting my instincts. So I just didn't go. But I don't know if I bought into the hype. But anyway, we ended up going to I think I told y'all, I was just telling you the other day about Frio. It's like a cold agua fria. It's like a like a natural water feature, and it's really, really close to Haiti. So we were like on one side of the island, and I think it's called Punta Blanca. which means like white point, right? And it's like the whitest part of the island. And you know, Dominican and Republic and Haiti share an island. So we were staying there, and we traversed all the way over to the other side of the island. Now, I had a plan, you know, from the United States of how we were going to do it. But then when we got on the ground, things didn't work out. Like when we got to the capital of Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, I thought we were going to stay overnight at this place and rent a car. And then when we got there, it's like, we don't have any cars for rent. And, you know, it was like all kind. It was like, and so y'all need to leave tonight, because if you try to do this in the morning, you're not going to have time to do this and do that. So we ended up, you know, kind of, by the time we actually got to the water feature, which was fabulous and wonderful and beautiful, and I recommend that you go. It's called like Aqua Free or something like that, but cold water. But by the time we actually got there, we had traveled by public bus. We had traveled by minibus. We had traveled by motorcycle, and by, you know, getting there and getting back. We almost traveled by donkey, but we didn't travel by donkey. But I'm just saying, we weren't like the typical American tourists. But anyway, the bus that we took from the last place we stayed to the water feature, it was like a round trip. It was not a round trip bus, but it was like public bus. So we got on the bus and we went, and coming back, we happened to have the same bus driver. So this is a story time. But anyway, we had the same bus driver. So I'll have to tell you about how I almost got deported to Haiti when I was visiting Dominican Republic one time. But anyway, so I always wanted to go to Haiti, but I've never been. But I just love that. Confetti decor. Check them out. Go have a destination wedding in Haiti. Tell me all about it. Invite me. I might come. These incredible photos show one 72-year-old woman's hermit lifestyle in Siberia. We were just talking about Siberia the other day, because I said, isn't that where people get banished to in Russia? Weren't we just talking about Siberia? Cape Verde to launch solar energy system project. Ooh. U.S. returns looted royal seals to South Korea after 60 years. I guess after the Korean War, the United States, I don't know how it happens, like, did the official general just take the stuff, or was it just me? I'm curious as to how did we loot their stuff, you know? And I guess they say, what do they say? The spoil to the victor go the spoils. I'm telling you, people. I mean, people are wonderful and people are beautiful, but woman claims drunk passenger sexually assaulted her on flight, sues airline. And this woman looks like she might have been, she's racially ambiguous. She's brown, but she's, you know, I don't know, you know, she could be, consider herself biracial. She could consider herself Latina. I don't know. But basically, she said that she complained to the stewardess or the flight attendant, and the flight attendant was like, oh, don't worry about him. He's one of our premium flyers. So she was kind of like, I don't understand. Does flying premium give him the right to grope me? I don't understand. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. And that when she was leaving, the woman's like, I'm sorry he was flirting with you. And she's like, is grabbing me flirting with me? Because that's not flirting. I don't, you know. So I thought that was interesting. This clever diagram shows what would happen if we designed our homes like city streets. I want to look at that article, but I didn't get a chance to yet. Brazil's ongoing race problem. Recent study uncovers shocking treatment of darker-skinned children in interracial families. It's shocking to some, I guess. Here's why huge sinkholes open up in the ground out of nowhere. The terrifying story of a cop who overdosed just by touching fentanyl is medically impossible. I thought that I read the whole thing. I was like, wow. So are they saying he was, you know, it was an interesting, okay. Recommended reading. Netflix has another winner with Glow. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it? I got so many things on. I still got to watch Luke Cage. I watched one episode. I'm like, oh, I want to watch this. I ain't had a chance to watch it. I was recruited to collude with the Russians. An unexpected player has added a new layer to the Trump campaign's Russia ties. That's what I got for you for right now. Fabulous. Thank you again for subscribing, tuning in, liking, commenting, sharing, being here, being you, and for being fabulous you. Peace.